I hope you can hear me over the four-wheeler. I'm working on my vintage Craftsman Sears roebuck belt sander. Both the motors that I had, that was the motor that was on it. The shaft's really small, has a big pulley like this. That motor's no good. It had a triple pulley on it, which would have been about the same size. But of course, the only motor I have working right now, you got three little small pulleys on it, but the shaft of the motor is too big for these pulleys. So I'm gonna see if this motor will pull it fast enough to run that belt. Hopefully the belt will get tight. I can tighten up the belt enough that it'll work all right. I'm going to slip this back together and then go from there. So there's just two bolts that hold this side rack on, and when this will fit down in here. So, and then clip these up on here. That's what holds that in. I'm going to have to get me a screwdriver or something to pop that up and try to adjust this belt again. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's probably going to be way too loose. But yeah, that's going to be way too loose. But I might just see if it'll spin it tonight, and either get a different. I'll either have to get a different size pulley for this motor, or get a motor. They got a surplus center in Lincoln. I think I can get a motor if I can get one with the right size shaft for about $40. I may do that. This is actually a 1/3 horse, I believe it is. Yes, 1/3 horsepower motor. The one that was on there was a 1/2 horsepower. So, yeah, I tried to run it with my inverter, and it did turn, but I am going to have to change a pulley or something. But I am going to see if I can at least get the belt tightened up and get it so that it is tracking correctly. I'm going to give this a try here once. I don't think I could stand anything with that belt being loose. I think it would shut it down. But I'm tracking fairly decent here, I think. So it's not ripping the belt like the belt that was on it when I got it. Like I say, that pulley in the motor is not lined up. So I'm not even going to try to use it as a sander until I put a different, either a different motor and pulley on it, or find a pulley that'll fit the shaft of this motor. Well, one thing I just noticed is I think this is turning backwards. Pretty sure that this should be a stop for your board to rest on while you're sanding. And this way it would be throwing the board back at you. So I'm going to have to look and see what the rotation is on the motor that I took off of here, and see if I can get that same type of rotation motor maybe, or mount this on a different board with the motor going the opposite way. Well, I was correct. This has got a 5/8 inch shaft. This has a 1/2 inch shaft. The 1/2 inch motor has got a diagram on it how to wire it to be reversible, run counterclockwise, and that's what they've done on there. So for this to operate correctly, I'm either going to have to see if I can wire that motor that way, buy a different motor, or just go ahead and be careful and use it the way it's spinning with a better pulley on the motor. So that's going to be for another day.